If you're a woman over 45 wondering, can I even retire if I don't have a 401k or if mine barely has anything in it? The answer is yes, and today I'm going to show you how. I'm Dion of Dee-Lightful Wealth Creation. I've paid off over $60,000 in debt. I've made many mistakes along the way, and I'm still on my journey to financial stability and ultimately financial freedom. Let's start with a little truth. You're not behind, you're just starting from here. And yes, many women feel stuck because they didn't have access to a retirement plan or weren't able to contribute consistently into the plan due to life situations such as raising a family, taking care of elderly parents, dealing with maybe a medical illness or health issues with another family member, job loss or career changes, or even divorce. You're not alone, and most importantly, you're not out of options. So let's talk some powerful options to retire without a 401k. You can open a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. An IRA is an individual retirement account. The Roth IRA, this one allows you to invest post-tax money. So in retirement, you withdraw this money tax-free. Or the traditional IRA. This one allows you to deduct contributions now, and then you pay the taxes during retirement when you withdraw. You can contribute $7,000 a year if you're under 50, or $8,000 a year if you're 50 and over. That adds up. The money can be invested in a target date retirement fund, which is based on the year you plan to retire. Or you can invest the money in an index fund. Vanguard has an example of an index fund, VTSAX, which invests into the stock market. Also, you can invest the money into an ETF, and I'll explain those next. You can access these funds penalty-free by age 59 and a half. Investing in an IRA is one of the easiest ways to grow money without needing a 401k. You can open these accounts on your own using a brokerage firm like Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, and consider automating your contributions monthly so you don't even have to think about it. Another option is to invest in low-cost ETFs, exchange-traded funds. If you've ever thought investing feels too complicated, then ETFs are your best friend. An ETF is a basket of investments. So you're not picking just one stock. You're buying a slice of a group of companies in the stock market, which reduces your risk and it balances out your investment for growth. They're low fee, easy to buy, and you can start small. You can buy an ETF for as little as $1, and these funds trade like stocks. So there's no age limit restrictions like an IRA, and you can buy and sell at any time. An example of an ETF is with Vanguard. They have the VTI, which is the total stock market, or VOO, which invests in the S&P 500. Again, you can open these funds by using a brokerage firm, as I mentioned earlier, and you can set up automated investing each month. It's simple, hands-off, and it works. Another option is to consider relocating to lower your cost of living. Here's a powerful secret. You don't have to retire where you live now. Many women are retiring in smaller U.S. towns or even opting to move abroad where their money stretches further. Countries like Portugal, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Panama have lower living costs, quality health care, and thriving expat communities. These are just a few examples. I've mentioned in a previous video that my brother lives in Europe, and he says that his cost of living decreased significantly when he relocated. And he has access to excellent health care, which is extremely affordable compared to when he was living here in the United States. Even within the United States, moving from a high-cost city to a lower-cost area can free up hundreds, even thousands of dollars per month. Housing accounts for about 30 to 4% of your income, healthcare another 10 to 20%. Imagine if you could have a more quality, comfortable retirement if these costs were reduced significantly. This is one of the most underrated ways to retire earlier and live better. A fourth option is to monetize your skills with a side income. One of the fastest ways to boost your retirement plan is to increase your income now. And guess what? You already have marketable skills, whether you realize it or not. Are you great with writing, organizing, teaching, sewing, baking, caregiving, crafting, tutoring, or even just listening? You can offer services locally or online as a freelancer, a coach, a consultant, a helper in your community. Side income doesn't just help you survive, it helps you thrive and save more for retirement while feeling empowered. You're never too old to create something new. A fifth option is to house hack or create passive income. Passive income doesn't have to mean buying a big property. Here are a few smart ideas. You can rent out a room in your home to a traveler, a student, or a senior. And when I talk about traveler, I mean a healthcare worker. As I mentioned, I'm a nurse and I did a little travel nursing. And you're guaranteed a good 3 to 6 months of having a consistent tenant. You can use your car for delivery or errands a few times per week. You can create a digital product once, like a course or a guide, and sell it many times. I have digital products that I have created for this community, and it's in the description box below. You can buy a small dividend paying stock that pays you cash regularly, like a REIT. This is a real estate investment trust, and this is a passive way to invest in income producing real estate like apartment buildings or retail properties without the headache of managing the property yourself. You are buying shares just like you would an ETF, and some of these investments pay out monthly or quarterly dividends to you, such as Vanguard REIT. Theirs is the VNQ. It's a passive way to make income. These small moves can cover bills or even fund your IRA every month. A bonus option I'd like you to consider is to delay retirement strategically. If your body and schedule allow, working part-time past age 62, you can increase your Social Security payout later. It lets your savings grow longer, and also you can keep connected and active. It doesn't have to be a full-time job. Even 10 to 15 hours a week doing something you enjoy can make a big difference. For example, maybe you like teaching children how to read, or you love crafting and you teach that at a community center, or even doing some kind of consulting to a company or an organization, just 10 to 15 hours a week or even for the month. You can work part-time in a position that is not stressful. Let's be real. This may feel like a whole lot at first, but I promise you this. You don't need to do everything. You just need to start somewhere. And everything you do from this day forward is going to create momentum. These options work. Women are retiring every year with no 401k because they were creative, consistent, and committed. And you can be one of them. You're not behind. You're building with new tools and new hope. Here's a few affirmations to help us stay focused, stay positive, and give us momentum. Let's say them together. I am not my financial past. I can create security and peace at any age. Every step I take brings me closer to financial freedom, and I am building a future I feel proud of. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with another amazing woman over 45 just like yourself who needs to hear it. Comment below what options you're going to start with today. And download my free ebook, The 7-Day Financial Clarity Starter Kit, to help you plan your path to financial freedom with clarity and confidence. Until next time, take care.